It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaBelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
That is an absolutely perfect start. If you're a defensive guy, you got them backed up now inside their own 10. Do you want to be aggressive and go try to get after that quarterback, maybe get a safety early in the game? Or do you just settle in and sit back? Good problems to have early in the game.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll run play action. And the pressure gets it. At the 8-yard line.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Looking to throw, it's Aller. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Singleton. Oh, he's got some space. At the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. Once he got some room, it was over.
Yeah, and if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Martin. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Makes the catch, it's Martin. Turning it on! He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Man, nice job by the QB. It's third down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
The Cougars are flying down the field. He'll keep it himself. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
With the catch, it's Ryan. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Cougars will line it up on 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Martin. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougar!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. To the air, it's Allard. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I think the quarterback just needs to settle down and take his time. Be confident knowing you can step into these throws. When you step into it, it'll help your accuracy. That throw, throwing it off his back foot, led to the incompletion.
Secure the football. Great job on the DB, securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Roberts. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Quarterback extends the play. There he goes. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Quarterback may change this route. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the marker, it's Hagan. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
Makes the catch. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cougar. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Play of the drive comes from the 22. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Showing off the arms. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Coach coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Breaks into the open. He breaks a tackle. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Singleton. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Oh, grabbed over the middle. It's Pena. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
To the air, it's Aller. Got a man, it's Ross. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Singleton. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle. He's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Power football with the run. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the first down.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Finds the tight end. And And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Nittany Lions in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. From the gun, running back on the move. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier.
I like aggressive play calling. I really, really do. I support it. I support the analytics of it. And you can tell the play caller supports it as well. 4th down, 3+. Who cares? I don't care. On my side of the field, don't care. I'm going for it. What happens? You get it. First down.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his man. It's Martin. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab, he's got a first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Pulls it in, it's Roberts. Hits him with a stiff arm. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, BYU! for the house.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Allen. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Allen. Bought a little time. Lets it go.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's turning it loose into the middle. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And I'd like to see the receivers do a better job fighting to get open on that scramble play. The quarterback's flushed out. He's working to his left. You now need to break the route off. You got to run with him. Someone's got to go down the boundary. Someone's got to come back to the quarterback and give him a place to go with the ball.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get him back.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Allen. Swings it out to the flat. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wide receiver going in motion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And here's the third interception of the night. Got room on the return. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
Makes the quick grab. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Making side adjustments here. To the air on first down. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Finds his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Keeps looking downfield. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. When you're dealing with the big tight end, you better get a bunch of hats around the football.
And here's the thing, Reese. These used to be big, slow tight ends. Now these guys are absolute freaks. They're so good. You can split them out wide. You can put them in the formation. They can do so much. And you see after the catch, hard to get to the ground.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes a grab past the marker. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Oh, what a move. It's a seam wide open. The tag. Touchdown, BYU. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. And the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Looking downfield, it's Allard. They'll run the screen. Runs through a tackle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. They'll move the wide receiver. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I love that play by the defense there. Hanging back, watching the QB's eyes. Great job in coverage on the back end, and then rallying to him when he decided to go try and run for it himself. And now this defense is set up for it.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Catch in the middle. It's Dinkins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Wants to throw. It's Allard. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Second down.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll run it from the gun. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Nittany Lions back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Nittany Lions, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the run, fires downfield. Finds a man on the left. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll set up to throw. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
On the move from inside his own 20. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistent.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover zero, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Got it in the middle, it's Pena. Play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. To the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Powers through the defender. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Looking to throw for it. Got his man. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Just keeps slinging it. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. See if they can get it done on second and goal. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Penn State! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. Smashes it with the stiff arm. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
The Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Bounced right back to them.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. Using the quick game. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the 1st down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
BYU trying to convert on 4th down. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the change. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
And how about this coach, man? Trusting their offense, trusting their guys. You could punt the football away here on 4th down and see if your defense can end this game, but he wanted to end it on offense. He trusted his guys, and that is a huge 4th down conversion late in this football game.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for room, it's Martin. There he goes! Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that 1st down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot late in the game. They need him to play his best football at a moment.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, the offense getting a little bit greedy, I think. They had an explosive play the play prior, and they decided to try to pile on, throw the ball right away. But the defense was ready for it, and what a great job up front, defeating the block and getting the sack, creating a negative play.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Just a short pass to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my man.
The offense pops it up. Deep and into the end zone. And this feels like the exclamation point. The defense with a scoop and score.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Delivers the stiff arm. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with it now.
3rd down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Buys a little extra time. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Cougar! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick 6.
On the move from inside his 5. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Allard. The screen, he's got wheels. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Pena. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking to throw on 1st down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Pena. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. To the air on 1st down. Fires on the move. Snagged in the middle. It's Pena. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. One more play to pad the stats. To the air, it's Allard. Fires into the end zone. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over.